I'm Dana Ruggiero, and I'm taking the Climate Listening Project across America to meet with women who are working together to protect their families and communities. We're listening to ordinary women, unsung heroes, who are confronting fossil fuel industries, climate change impacts, and a culture of extraction. Connected through Moms Clean Air Force, they are doing research, planting seeds of hope, and inspiring people across the country to share their stories, take action, and find solutions to create a better future for us all. This is the story we want. I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico, on a Climate Listening Project tour. This is the 7th state that we visited. We traveled across New Mexico. Dotting the landscape is infrastructure for gas and oil. The cloud of methane over this area can be seen from space. We're going to be heading to Navajo country and to listen to mothers who care about their children and the impacts that the gas industry is having on their land and on their communities.
This area here that we're standing on right now is called the Netra. The Netra is translated as the sacred land of the Navajo. We are the holy people. We are the five-fingered holy people. We are protectors of the environment.
Every day now, there's more and more development, and it all takes water to process all these different natural resources.
The water is being used for oil and fracking. And we can't farm anymore because we don't have access to water. There's a lot of health impacts right now. There's a high rate of cancer, lung cancer, kidney cancer, from the toxics that's in the air.
Our struggle in Native America today is to fight for our survival, which is based on the earth and its natural resources.
What are these little black ones? Are they the well sites?
The little black ones with the X are injection wells.
I met with Kendra, an amazing woman who is inspiring not only her mother, her family, and her community, but people around the world to take action against the culture of extraction in her community.
People assume that these well sites or these plants are built in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the desert. Okay, that might be true, but there's also people who live in that community who have been living there, and this was brought in out of nowhere, basically. There is people who regret signing those because they didn't know exactly what was going on.
They weren't informed.
So we can't, I don't think we should be saying they signed it away to destroy their land. Some people didn't know.
I'm an Alati, I'm an Alati. And I think a lot of us 2 years ago, we didn't even think about that. We didn't even think, how is it gonna affect our lives 2 years later? We don't even get any rain anymore. Hardly. I remember growing up in Twin Pines, we had almost like 2 foot of snow every winter. We don't have that anymore.
What we're doing and how we live out here should be protected. It should not necessarily stay the same, but it shouldn't have to involve more pipelines.
I'm agreeing with my daughter. I'm agreeing a lot with her because, she's right on a lot of things, and I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her.
We don't want to have to wait for it to show up before people care. We need people to care now.
How can we connect these dots? How can we show that the health impacts across the country that we're seeing are related? They are related to what we're doing to our planet. And we have to cut methane, we have to cut pollution, and we have to cut the impacts from climate change that are already being seen right here in New Mexico.